Bekwarbe Awelan, Bekwarbe Amunduru, Bekwarbe Aliye, Ne Yekumbo, Ebe Ekumbo, Yeburbo Se, Benga Keli, Ivanane, Ele Ekumbo, Yololome.
Ensemble, main dans la main pour préserver l'unité de notre cher et beau pays, le Cameroun.
C'est un message de Royal FM, la radio des auditeurs.
Il est 6h sur Royal FM.
The 6 a.m.
with Ebel, Bella, Saint-Marie.
It is Monday, the 29th of March 2021. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Royal Morning News, coming to you from Royal 88.4 FM. Alice Toby. The national chairman of the Popular Action Party, Jang Dennis, has said the government using of hate speech is a political strategy.
Hate speech in Cameroon, it is a tool from the regime, because when propagate hate speech and if you are singing the song of the regime, you are the best.
Stay tuned for this and more in this edition of Royal Morning News, where in sports we are going to talk about the victory of Francis Ngannou. Good morning once again. My name is Abel Bella Samari. We open our news this morning in religion to tell you that Christians in Cameroon on Sunday, March the 28th, 2021 celebrate Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday is a Christian movable feast that falls on the Sunday before Easter. The feast commemorates Jesus' triumphant entry into Jerusalem, an event mentioned in each of the four canonical Gospels. Palm Sunday marks the first day of Holy Week, the last week of the Christian Solemn season of Lent that proceeds with the arrival of Easter. I caught up with Reverend Kwa Julius of Hope Baptist Church Gusu to know the importance of Palm Sunday.
Palm Sunday, as Christians celebrate, signifies a lot of things, and the main one is that Christians celebrate Jesus' victorious entry into Jerusalem as a king. That also had to do with the end of his ministry here on earth. When he started suffering after his entering into Jerusalem, he started suffering in order to liberate man. So it is more important in the life of a Christian, because it's that journey into Jerusalem that he entered like a king, was welcomed like a king, and celebrated, that actually took him through all the stages of pain that he went through for the sake of mankind. On this day, we also celebrate Christ as Christians, trusting him for breakthrough, trusting him to manifest his kingship, so that others who have not yet seen him or known him will be able to know him too and to believe in him. So we honor his victorious entry into Jerusalem like a king. So the significance of it has to do with Jesus' kingship as he entered Jerusalem, which is very, very important.
Reverend Kwajulo speaking there. We stay in religion news to say the Yaoundé Council of Churches under the Cameroon Baptist Convention now house a new field pastor in the person of Reverend Jumbui Enoch. He was elected on Saturday, March the 27th, 2021 at the Tukebe Baptist Church. Reverend Jumbui Enoch replaces Reverend Dr. Ditamen Shalaman, who moved over to Bamenda as the CBC Executive President. Reverend Jumbui Enoch is married and the father of 9 children. His mandate to run for 4 years. When I caught up with him on phone, the field pastor had this to say.
For the church and the Cameroon Baptist Convention, an election only gives opportunity for service or greater service. So my first impression is that I thank God for giving me the privilege to serve at the helm of Yaoundé Field in the very near future. Ministry will build around 4 keywords: holiness, integrity, truth, and development. And so my ministry will be built around those words. I want to again thank God for the team that is already there, and we will continue to serve him from where the outgoing field pastor is going to hand over. We will continue serving him together based on those key words and principles.
You are listening to Royal Morning News coming to you from Royal 88.4 FM. We talk politics in this newscast. Like I said, in our lead story, the national chairman of the Popular Action Party, Njang Dennis, has accused the government for propagating hate speech in the country. He was speaking on Saturday, March 27, 2021 at Royal FM on the program Topics and Reality as guest of the month.
Hate speech in Cameroon, it is a tool from the regime, because when you propagate hate speech and if you are singing the song of the regime, you are the best. Because I know of so many guys who are the real people propagating hate speech. I mean, I know of a television house that's being sponsored and they organize debates and insult, and they call Anglophone rats. Nothing was done. You know of so many guys who are campaigning there. They insult and say Graffiti must go and so forth. They are there. There was one chief that even insulted all people from the entire Northwest, and he was even uploaded by the Prime Minister himself without being cautioned.
Mr. Njang Dennis, the leader of the PAP party, says he can serve as a mediator to end the Anglophone crisis.
The Popular Action Party is a measure. Yes, we can do it if they will only give us a push. We communicate with those die-hard generals of the Ambazonia who are fighting on the terrain. I communicate with them.
Do you ask them to put their guns
you ask
down?
them to drop their guns and maybe
drop their arms?
I think that is a wrong strategy. It's a wrong strategy. I mean, that drop your gun without you asking. First of all, looking on what led him and what guarantee can you give him. Can you listen to his?
But we have the DDR Center.
No, the DDR.
To transform some of these people.
You and I, we know what is happening there. On daily basis, they are on strike. They are already telling you that they are working conditions. I'm telling you that if they allow those guys now to freely choose where they want to go, I'm sure most of them want to take back arms. So I want to tell you that we of the Popular Action Party, we have done a lot what we call groundwork to bring everybody on board. We have got a lot of sensitization.
Concerning the coronavirus situation in Cameroon, the political leader says
the government itself is not being sincere to that. I'm one of those that feel that the government is politicizing. Because when you yourself, you are not even first of all sincere to your population. Whatever comes from you, they doubt. COVID-19 came during the period that was in 2020. Elections took place. Between elections took place, people were gathered. The people went down to campaign. So you see that the government is playing double standard. You say you don't want something. Of recent, they are cancelling concerts. Of recent, we saw foreign musicians came gathered. I don't want to call names here. Foreign musicians came here. Even there were some local musicians that gathered the population. The people was jam full. We played the Nation Cup here. I saw a minister, the Prime Minister went to Douala and encouraged people to go to the stadium. There was no corona. Just of a sudden, they are now coming back and telling us that, so the government itself is not even sincere with their communication.
To this human interest story, a man is reported to have fallen into the dragnets of the Lonkak Gendarmerie Brigade in Yaoundé over the weekend for allegedly producing fake whiskey and cosmetic. The man was arrested on Friday, March the 26th, 2021 in Taba neighborhood here in Yaoundé. Thanks to the collaboration of the local population who reported the man's activities to the forces of law and order. The suspect is under custody as he awaits trial. We'll take you out of the country to say 3 Kenyan radio presenters have been sacked after asking if women are to be blamed for being attacked. Kenyan authorities says the comment glorify violence against women has suspended the show. In sports, Cameroon-born Francis Ngannou has become the first African to win the UFC 260 heavyweight title. Ngannou's devastating punch and stamina was no match to Steve Moy, who threw in the towel after just 2 rounds. Let's now listen to Francis Ngannou.
To myself since when I was young to be one day in the first stage and to prove the doubter and people that thought that I was beneath them, that, it wasn't my fault. And if ever I have an opportunity, I will do something great and even better, even greater. And that's what I'm here for. So I'm working to the greatness.
I will stay in sports to say Cameroon Indomitable Lions will on Tuesday, March the 30th, 2021 takes on Rwanda at the Japuma Sports Complex in Douala, economic capital of Cameroon, as part of qualification game for the African Cup of Nations to be hosted by Cameroon as from January 2022. It should be noted that on Friday, Cameroon lost to Cape Verde by 1-3. And it is with that note in sports that we wrap up this edition of Royal Morning News. More newscasts will be yours at 8 a.m. in the French language, 12 noon Royal Midi 2 p.m. Royal Afternoon Edition, 6 p.m. Royal Swahili Balingua version. The team keeping you company this morning is made up of Carol Production, who is our copyright clerk. Solomon Sana is our sound engineer. Lenkwekam is our video editor on our Facebook page, Royal FM Cameroon. The 6 a.m. news was produced by Susanna Yonge with editorial coaching coming from Jean-Pascal Tiala. Coordination was done by our own station manager, Bertrand Uwona. General supervision was ensured by Reverend Pastor Emmanuel Nabisai. For presentation, my name is Abel Bela Samari. Up next is Royal Martina with a guy they call Bills the Rock. Good morning to you, Bill.
Hello, morning, Mr. Abel Bela Samari.
Yes, happy Holy Week.
Oh, ben écoute, merci.
I like your tie. What are we going to be discussing?
Moi aussi, j'aime bien votre cravate. Hein. Tout à l'heure, super jolie votre cravate. Voilà.
In the programme, what should we expect?
Ben écoutez, il y a une scène qui m'a particulièrement marqué ce week-end. Eh bien, je suis allé rendre visite à un ami et son voisin. Voilà, on a entendu du bruit chez le voisin et une fois sorti, on a constaté qu'il y avait un attroupement. Tout le quartier était sorti. Et pourquoi? Simplement parce que le voisin a copieusement bastonné sa femme. Alors, la raison pour laquelle il bastonne sa femme, c'est que, bon, ben, en fait, sa femme l'a trouvé, en flagrant délit d'adultère avec la femme du voisin. Enfin, avec le fils du voisin. Voilà, plus exactement. Le fils du voisin qui a sensiblement le même âge que son mari. Donc, du coup, voilà.
Ça a donné ce que ça a donné.
Et puis, ce matin, je pose la question. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Quand un monsieur bastonne sa femme alors qu'il est en tort, qu'est-ce qu'on fait?
There is somebody who wants to sing that machine. Solomon, machine. Listeners, don't move a muscle because up next is Royal Martina with Bills the Rock. Stay blessed.